What's up? It's Susie from Hey Grill Hey, and today we are making a kitchen staple homemade meatballs. We're doing them on the smoker. They're easy, fast, delicious, and maybe the best meatballs you'll ever have. So let's do it. A great meatball starts with really great meat. So we've got a combo of ground beef and ground pork. The ground beef gives us that really rich, classic meatball flavor, very hearty. And the pork brings in a lightness, a good level of fat, and a lot of moisture to our meatball mix. So I usually do 2 pounds ground beef to 1 pound ground pork. To our meat mixture, we're gonna add about a half a cup of whole milk, some classic breadcrumbs. This is going to help act as a binder and to hold moisture in the meatball itself. A couple of eggs, some homemade Italian seasoning. You can use store-bought, but I do have a recipe for homemade Italian seasoning. I'll make sure to link it in the video description. It's a great thing to make in a big batch and then have on hand. Some salt, some black pepper, and a little splash of red wine. Gently mix until this is just incorporated. The eggs, the breadcrumbs, the milk, all the way through. We don't want to overmix and make our meatballs tough, but we want to make sure that the seasoning and the breading is all the way through the meat mixture. Our meatball mixture is well combined. Now it's time to make our meatballs. This is definitely a hands-on type of recipe. I just eyeball these. However, if you want to be really precise, you can get out a scale and weigh each meatball. There will be a little bit of shrinkage, but not too much. So make these about the size that you want to eat them. And then they just go directly on a baking sheet. While I'm making my meatballs, I have my smoker preheating. I'm gonna run these at about 325 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a low enough temperature to get a good amount of smoke on there, but not so low that they get too smoky. Ground meat, like sausage or ground beef or ground pork, takes on smoke very quickly. So the higher temperature makes sure that we get smoke, but not too much, and they cook through while staying nice and juicy. You can use any flavor of wood that you like for these meatballs. Again, because ground meat takes on a lot of smoke flavor, I like to go with a lighter wood option here. Fruit woods, alder, maple, those are all fantastic. All right, meatballs are prepped. They're going onto our 325 degree smoker. 45 minutes to an hour. We're looking for an internal temperature of about 165 degrees here. Because we do have that pork in there, we want them to hit at least 165, 170. These are ready to go. Meatballs have been on the smoker for about 45 minutes. You can see they've got some really good color. Clocking right about 165 to 170, which is perfect because these have the pork in them. Now that these are done, you have a couple of options. You can let these cool down, bag them, and freeze them, and you have meal prepped meatballs ready to go. Or if you want to serve them as is, these are beautiful. Put them in some marinara sauce, serve them over pasta, put them on a meatball sub. They are phenomenal. My favorite way to prep these and serve them right now is to actually take them and sear them off in a cast iron skillet. These are actually fully cooked through already, so putting them in the skillet isn't to finish cooking them, but by searing them off, we get this nice crispy golden crunch on some of the edges around the outside, and I think it makes the most beautiful texture in a meatball that you will ever have. So I'm gonna sear a couple of these off for my lunch right now, and then I'll save the rest to bag and freeze for future family dinners. I've got my beautiful, crispy, seared Italian style meatballs, my beautiful tray of smoked meatballs that are going in my bag. This is a good day on the smoker, and it smells so good. That is the perfect flavor and texture on a meatball. You can use these for so many things. I hope this is a recipe that you come back to over and over again because it's certainly one that we use all the time in our house. If you give this recipe a try, head to heygrillhey.com, leave me a review, let me know how it worked out for you, or snap a photo, tag me on social so I can see it and cheer you on your journey to becoming a backyard barbecue hero. See you next time.